organizers and members of MBA, and I want to particularly thank all of you for remembering us, we traditional rulers, that indeed we have a place. On behalf of my brothers and mothers that are here, I want to thank you. The topic we are actually about to start processing today is a very inevitable topic in which the political system have tried to dilute that structure, and to date it hasn't worked. And to date it seems the best means to serve the people in terms of administration. When we talk about traditional institution, it is our way of life passed down from generation to generation. The way we've been doing things, the manner we've been doing things, irrespective of the common law, and how we've been able to lay foundation for common law. Everything was actually picked from the traditional institution. If you go to the history of the world, from time immemorial, over the last 3,000 to 5,000 years, you will see the bedrock of every society, the bedrock of every tribe. The foundation of every tribe has always been hinged on traditional institution. Not only in Nigeria, but kingship system is in the Holy Quran. Kingship system is in the Bible, in the book of Torah, and all religious books. We are part of nature. The same way you wake up every day, you see the sun, beautiful sun shining. The same you step on land for forces of gravity. The same way you breathe in oxygen. We are part of nature. The kingship system, the rulership system is part of nature. It's always very difficult to jettison it. So for administration of law and practice, traditional institution can never ever, I repeat, can never ever be shelved aside. Any society that has actually tried to do it, there is no way they don't refer to it. They still refer to it because that's the bedrock. That is the foundation of everything. In our palaces, we have what is called palace courts. Till date, palace courts, a lot of our people still prefer to go through the route of palace courts, and they usually accept judgment. If there is nothing like that, there will have been so much pressure on the common law and the judiciary. Look at what the outgoing CJN said all the courts, particularly the Supreme Court, are overburdened. Why are you overburdened? On Sunday, I was opportune to sit next to one of the Supreme Court justice. I said that to him, and I told him, are we going to continue like this? He said to me, Justice Abiru, that the fundamentals are not right. Every little thing everybody wants to get to Supreme Court. If the customary courts and the traditional institution are properly empowered, we will not be having the backlog and the pressure on the other appellate courts for finding justice. For us, it's very critical to know that traditional institution is part of our way of life. We are the closest to our people. Like the MBA president mentioned, he said to us, yes, we cannot afford to leave our kingdom for so long. Even our people will continue to worry. They will continue to wonder where we come to proper blend. There is no institution in the world that you will see a blend of the traditional institution. Look at all the traditional rulers that are here today. We are 5 in number, but I can tell you categorically, everybody's profession before becoming a traditional ruler. Maybe if they have actually read our profile, but because of time, you will have understood better. We have justice of a Supreme Court here. We have a courtroom guru who was one of the icons in oil and gas, who later became a traditional ruler. And today, when we talk of corporate governance with the companies that are publicly listed, they will still mention his name. We have here today entrepreneurs that are of excellence, of high value, that are traditional rulers today. We also have a lawyer who is also a moderator. And for myself, I'm an accountant and I'm a serial entrepreneur, a banker as well before I became a traditional ruler. Just look at that blend, look at that mix. As I was saying earlier on, if you talk about Ooni of Ife, we all know him. He excelled to the highest echelon of his profession as a justice of the Supreme Court. And we still know the relevance of what he still plays. Today, I didn't even recognize him. I said, Your Highness, what's going on? He referred us to the days of his very wonderful days in Supreme Court. Look at him, he's a traditional ruler by excellence, a first-class traditional ruler from the northern part of the country, from Nasarawa State. He oversees Lafia Kingdom. Who will know, if you don't probably dig further, that he was actually one of the best justices of Supreme Court. Because we are sitting in suit, I think we traditional rulers would deserve a resounding round of applause for this. He did this to honor you. It's not his traditional attire today, but just to honor MB and to honor his very junior colleague, because I don't even know you have anyone that will senior him, because you have to become a lawyer before you become a justice. This is the bedrock of it. So I think he's still part of MBA till date. The same with Akogidi. Akogidi, we all know his record. When he was in oil and gas company, the IOCs, he rose to the top. And he also became a boardroom guru today, despite the fact that he is a traditional ruler. Why am I saying all this? We have a proper mix and a proper blend for us to actually serve our people judiciously. We have a proper mix and a proper blend to actually render the best of best services. And another thing we do is peer review. We ask ourselves from various people how they go about passing judgment from our courts, because we have palace courts. Look at during colonization, the Western world came to colonize us. It was very difficult for them to penetrate us. They had to resign their offices in the palaces for indirect rule. It actually was very common in the northern part of the country. But in the southern part of the country, we traditional rulers, we didn't even allow them. So they could not practice indirect rule in the southern part of the country. Why am I saying all this? Our people still believe in us much more than the common law or the common rule of justice that you still go through till date. Our people, they prefer to go to palaces for education. Our people prefer to go to palaces for fair hearing because it's cheap for them, it's more accessible for them. But if they go to court, they have to upstamp some document, they have to make some payment here and there. They feel it's more stressful for them to go through the normal appellate courts all the way to the Supreme Court. What am I saying here? It's very important for us to know how to symbiotically merge the two. Even if government doesn't even recognize us. Our people recognize us. We need to let you know this. Even if government is trying to say we want to compete, which we are not competing with them, we need to complement them. Complementing them will make life better for us as a society. Complementing them in the area of justice and administration of fair hearing will be a better approach. A whole lot of things have been messed up, and I see it all the time. Why do politicians, why do they still come to pass? They will say they want to make movement. Because it's a gathering and a central point for every society, for every kingdom. Our palaces are strategically placed right at the heart of every kingdom. And that's the reason why they prefer to come to the heart of every palace, because it's very strategic for them. So once they get to power, why do they jettison traditional institutions? It's very difficult to jettison us because our day-to-day life activity is in around our people. As we are here, I'm very positive. Palace court is still being held by our chiefs. Since we are not there, they are still going through every day for one judgment, for one adjudication or the other. So it's about time for us to know that we need to entrench and empower the customary court and also all the palace courts that we have in our various kingdoms. If we do this, life will be better for all of us. If we do this, things will be better for us. If we do this, we will live in a better and a safe society. God bless you and God bless you.